Hey everybody, how's it going? We only have 1 month left in this year, so I figured why don't I do this one-time special reading for you. In this reading we'll be looking at what do we need to do to successfully finish this year. Do we still need to tie up some loose ends? What do we need to pay close attention to? Is there a new love coming in that we can start 2024 with? Whatever comes up. I'll do 2 spreads and additional clarification or potential outcome spreads if necessary. Hope you find this reading useful. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first spread, Libra. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Lovers. We have Justice clarified by the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Cancer, perhaps even another Libra or any zodiac sign. Well, I got some good news and some bad news. I'll start with the good news, is that you will have a choice to make. You'll have options, and you will have to decide before the end of the year. The bad news, I don't know what it's about. It could be about anything. As you can see, I clarified every single card that came out. I clarified Justice twice. Alright, Justice is your major arcana card. And I guess that's the other good news. It's always a good sign to have your own card, your own major arcana card in your own reading. Right? And you're clarified by the Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind. Somebody who made a final decision. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles clarifying that is a card of waiting. So I think somebody's going to be waiting for you to decide. Again, it could be about anything. It could be about relocation, love situation, living situation, job, finances, what have you. Right, but yeah, we start with the Ace of Swords clarified by the Eight of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords sometimes comes through as the word yes. Right, it's a card of a new beginning. The Eight of Swords clarifying it, that's what you're going to be sitting in for some time in December. Perhaps you're already sitting in this energy, because this is a card of somebody who's stuck, trapped, most likely in your own thoughts. For others of you, you could be stuck and trapped at some place, work, or living situation, relationship, what have you. The next 2 cards are the Two of Wands clarified by the Lovers. The Lovers could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but both the Two of Wands and the Lovers are cards of a choice. And that's exactly what I think you have to make. Right? And don't forget, we have the Three of Wands later clarifying you. So there is going to be progression. There is going to be a choice that will have to be made. The Chariot on the bottom of the deck could be a Cancer you're dealing with. The Chariot could be a card of literally relocating. It could be a card of you purchasing a car. You know, perhaps you're choosing between a couple of cars you want to give yourself for the holiday season. It could be a card of victory and success. Right? So I think you are in the position of deciding. You are in a position of deciding. And since this spread came out now, and this whole reading is about what you need to do before the end of the year, you still have time. Or you will have time once the options are presented to you. Alright? I don't think we need to do additional clarification or potential outcome spreads. I think the universe wants you to make up your mind on your own. So that is my conclusion because of what we see on the table, what kind of cards we see on the table. And you will make a decision at some point before the end of the year. But you have to make it before the year is over. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at another situation real quick. So here's another situation, Libra, for you to pay attention to, I guess, before the end of 2023. We have the Five of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups, and the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So yeah, you do have this King of Cups at the end, right? Clarified by the Two of Cups. So that's the person you're either already dealing with or dealt with in the past and could be dealing with again. It could, again, I don't know. At this point, we will have an additional spread. I've already decided on that. I will ask for another spread. I will do another spread, and then that spread will do either clarification or potential outcome, but most likely both. Because it's a little tricky here, right? We start with the Five of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups, right? The two first cards, both of them are fives. The Five of Wands is a card of a conflict. It's a card of, it could be your internal conflict. It could be a conflict between you and this King of Cups. It could be a conflict between somebody else and you, right? And the Five of Cups, clarifying that, is a card of grief and regret. So the Five of Cups has always to do with the past. So you and this King of Cups may already have history, right? Or perhaps this is you struggling to get into a relationship with this person because they either remind you of someone else, or something about the environment, something about the situation reminds you of the past that you had with another person. You could be involved with somebody else right now, right? And perhaps you're fighting with this person, and this relationship is simply on the fritz, and here comes this new person, the King of Cups, right? And you could be considering leaving your existing person for this King of Cups, because the King of Cups will provide love. Right, so yeah, it is. It could be an ex trying to get back together with you. The King of Cups could be your ex, and perhaps the two of you had a lot of turbulence, had a lot of drama going between the two of you. But now they're going to come back, and they'll tell you, you know what, it's going to be different from this point on. So those are the three situations, right? Either the King of Cups is somebody new, or somebody who is already in your life, or somebody from the past. Unfortunately, that's what I have, right? But the good news is that the King of Cups is clarified by the Two of Cups, right? The Two of Cups is a soulmate card. The Two of Cups is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people are on the same page, right? We also have the World on the bottom of the deck. The World is a card of an ending, but I usually interpret it as a happy end card. So for those of you who are in a bad relationship, toxic relationship right now, if you were to get out of it, it would be a happy end for you. That is no longer in your life. For those of you, if this is somebody who is already in your life and you're fighting, or you have a lot of drama, you have a lot of conflict, that is going to be coming to an end, or should be coming to an end before the end of the year. Okay? Or if this is your ex, they may tell you, you know what, all of that crap with the Five of Wands, whatever that represented between the two of you in the past, is gone. No more. Alright, that's the World for you. In the middle, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. Definitely communication or even travel. The World, by the way, could also be a travel card. The Eight of Wands is one of the fastest cards in the deck, but it is a card of communication, and my favorite interpretation of the Eight of Wands is the Cupid's Arrows card. The Nine of Cups clarifying that could be a card of a wish come true, wish granted. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups is a card of an event, because in some tarot decks in it, people are standing around and celebrating. In some other tarot decks in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table and celebrating and enjoying a meal. So perhaps you've got some kind of an event coming up. It could be like a holiday party. A lot of companies have, and a lot of people do holiday parties in December. Right, so perhaps that's where you could meet this person, or they could invite you, or perhaps the two of you can finally sit down and have a decent meal if this is somebody who is already in your life, and make peace. I don't know, but from what I see here, this is you're definitely moving in the direction of things improving, things getting better with this King of Cups. No matter what the scenario is, no matter whether this is your ex, existing, or a new person, from what I see, things, I think, will get better with this King of Cups, or your life will get better with this King of Cups. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at the an additional spread for this situation. I'll just ask for both clarification and the potential between you and this individual. All right, so here's the additional spread for the situation we saw in the previous spread. This is like a clarification slash potential. We have the Five of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. Very similar to what we saw in the previous spread. Again, we start with that Five of Pentacles. This is not a very happy card. It's a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, feeling miserable. And we do end with the Three of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups, right? Those are really happy cards. The Three of Cups is a card of a reunion. It's a card of a celebration. All right, it's a card of some kind of an event. The Ten of Cups clarifying it could also be like a massive family-oriented or family-related celebration, but it is also a card of a commitment, marriage, family. That card is often referred to the happily ever after card. We also have Temperance. on the bottom of the deck. Temperance could be a card of patience, and it could be a card of healing. All right? Or both. Healing and patience. In the middle, we have you, the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords. So, yeah, you're here. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a card of the word yes. It's a card of somebody being very decisive. You know, with the Ace of Swords, people usually know what they want and they go for it. And the Ace of Swords belongs to you. You see how the Queen of Swords is holding up a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. So this is you, I guess, focusing on the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I assume with the King of Cups that we saw in the previous spread. So again, I'm again picking up this energy of like things will get better with this King of Cups, no matter what the scenario is, whether you're with them already, or if this is your ex, or if you're in another relationship and you're about to get out of that relationship so you could start this relationship with this King of Cups, things will get better, all right, or they will get back to normal. Hence the healing, hence the patience card, so I guess the advice, from the advice perspective, from the clarification perspective, from the potential outcome perspective, yes, this King of Cups is somebody who is in your life to stay at least for a little longer. And hopefully that little translates into years or even decades to come. All right, so I hope all of this makes sense. Libra, all of this is before the end of the year. This is something you need to pay attention to, and so you could successfully complete this year. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this one-time special. Libra, if this reading resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing December.